Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you very much for your kind association. Let's get started with our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. But before that, our Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine. नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we are going to begin study of the 10th chapter of Sri Bhagavad Gita. The 10th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is entitled The Opulence of the Absolute. Krishna is the absolute truth, and opulence means vibhuti, the greatness, the grandeur of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. That is what we will study in this chapter. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bhuya Eva Mahabaho शृणु मे परमं वचः यत्तेऽहं प्रियमाणाय वक्ष्यामि हितकाम्यया. Is my voice clear? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, said, "Listen again, O mighty armed Arjun, Mahabaho." Bahu means arms. Mahabaho means, O mighty armed Arjun, listen. Because you are my dear friend, Priyamanaya, because you are very priya to me, because you are very dear to me, because you are my dear friend, for your benefit, hita kamyaya. My desire is to benefit you. Kamyaya means it is for the purpose of hita. Hita means benefit. For your benefit, for your welfare. I shall speak to you further. Vakshami. I will speak to you further, giving knowledge that is better than what I have already explained. Please listen to me. Shrunu me. What am I going to speak? Vakshami. I am going to speak Paramam Vachaha. My supreme instructions. These are better than what I have already spoken. So please listen to my Param Vacha. Param means supreme. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada explains again for our benefit. The word Bhagavan is explained by Shri Parashar Muni. Who knows who is Parashar Muni? Yes, Keshav Madhav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Janada Pram. He is Parashar Muni is the father of His Divine Grace Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasdev.
Yes, perfect. And Sri Parashar Muni also is the author of Sri Vishnu Puran.
Vishnu.
And in Vishnu Puran, the famous verse Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Shriya Jnanam Vairagyam, the Shad Bhaga, 6 opulence of Bhagwan, definition of Bhagwan is explained by Parashar Muni. Bhagwan is one who is full in 6 opulences. What are they? Strength, fame, wealth, knowledge, beauty, and renunciation. Srila Prabhupada further writes, while Krishna was present on this earth planet, he displayed all six opulences. Therefore, great sages like Sri Parashar Muni have all accepted Sri Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And now, Sri Krishna is going to instruct Arjun about even more confidential knowledge. Remember, previous chapter, what was the title of the previous chapter? Ninth chapter, what is it called? Raise your hand. What is the ninth chapter called? Yes. Yuvraj,
Most confidential knowledge.
I heard echo. First, I heard Mama's voice, and then I heard your voice. Haribol. Yes. Most confidential knowledge, Raja Vidya. That is the ninth chapter. Now, Shri Krishna says, Arjun, I will tell you knowledge that is even more confidential. Name vidu suragana prabhavam namaharshayah aham adir hi devanam maharshinaam cha sarvashah. Shri Krishna is saying, Name vidu suragana. The devatas, suragana means the host of devatas. There are many, many thousands and thousands of demigods. Shri Krishna says, none of them know me. Name vidu suraganaha prabhavam na maharshaya. Nor do the the Maharishis, know about my greatness, my origin, my opulences. They don't know. In fact, Aham Adir hi Devanam. I would like all of you to underline or highlight or remember this line from this verse. Aham Adir hi Devanam. It's very important. Shri Krishna says that I am the origin, Adi, of all the demigods. Aham Adir hi Devanam. I am the source of all the demigods. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Surya Dev, Vayu Dev. I am the origin of all of them. Aham Adir hi Devanam. Maharshinam cha Sarvasha. And I am also the origin of the Maharshis. If Sri Vyasdev is a Maharshi, Sri Parashar Muni is a Maharshi, Sri Narad Muni is a Maharshi, I am their origin also. And I am the origin of the demigods. So this is very, very profound. Shri Krishna is saying, I am the origin of the demigods and the great rishis. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, as stated in Sri Brahma Samhita, Lord Krishna is the Supreme Lord. No one is greater than him. He is the cause of all causes. What verse is this? Yes, Haridas.
Yes, Prabhuji.
What verse is it?
Uh,
Okay, let's ask Kulashekar Maharaj. Kulashekar, what verse is it?
जी सर्व कारण कारणम ईश्वर परम
Very good. Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. Haridas, repeat.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karana.
Which line says that Krishna is the cause of all causes?
Anadiradir Govinda
No.
or Sarva Karana Karana.
Sarva Karana Karanam. Sarva Karan means cause. Sarva Karana Karana means I am the cause of all causes. Anadir means I don't have any other origin. Adir means I am the primeval, original. Govinda. Okay, very good. Now, 3. Yo mam ajam anadim cha vetti loka maheshwaram asamoodah samartyeshu sarva papai pramuchyate. This is also a very, very important verse. So this section, 9th and 10th chapter, it's very, very important. So in this verse, Shri Krishna is saying, Yo mam ajam anadim cha vetti loka maheshwaram. Vetti means to know. Shri Krishna is saying, one who knows me as ajam means unborn. Anadim means one who has no other origin, one who is the original. Loka maheshwaram means the supreme controller. Ishwar means controller. Maheshwar means the ultimate controller. One who knows Shri Krishna as the ultimate controller of all the planets. Surya Dev is controlling Surya Lok. But one should know that Shri Krishna is the Lord and Master of Surya Dev also. Chandra Dev controls Chandra Lok. But Shri Krishna is the Lord and Master of Chandradev also. That is the meaning of Loka Maheshwaram. Shri Krishna is the master of all the planets. Bhudevi is the presiding deity of this earth planet. But Shri Krishna is the Lord and Master of Bhudevi. When Bhudevi falls down into the Garbhodaka ocean, it is Lord Krishna in the form of Shri Varahadev who comes to rescue her. When Bhudevi is overburdened by sinful, proud, arrogant Kshatriyas, Bhudevi takes the form of a cow and goes to Lord Krishna to beg him to incarnate. So, Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. Shri Krishna is the master of all the planets. Each planet has a presiding deity, but the Lord and master of that presiding deity is Shri Krishna. Once a devotee went to an astrologer, Gaurav, and said that I have got Shani Dasha. I have got Rahu, Ketu problem, very bad chart. What should I do? And the astrologer gave different remedies. You tie this thread, you do this Shanti, Graha Shanti, you chant this mantra, you pay the Brahmanas this money to chant that mantra, you wear this particular gem in your finger in a ring. It will calm down the angry planets. But ultimately, the astrologer told this devotee that please remember that all the planets, their presiding deities, are devotees of Lord Krishna. He is Sarvaloka Maheshwar. So instead of individually doing Shanti of all these different devatas, you can chant the name of Shri Krishna. Yatha taror moola nishechayena triptyanti yat skandha bhujopashakha. Instead of watering different leaves of a tree that has thousands of leaves, just water the root, and all the leaves will automatically be hydrated. So then that devotee's faith in Krishna consciousness increased. Because that astrologer did the reading and said, hey, you are wearing the Vaishnav Kanthimala. Why you have come to me? You chant Hare Krishna. You chant the name of Krishna. All these planets that are angry, their presiding deities are all servants of Lord Nrsimhadev. So instead, you just worship Krishna. Hari Bol. Just chant the, specifically this astrologer said you chant the Dasha Avatar Stotra. Because the Dasha Avatars are the presiding deities of all the Navagrahas. Hari Bol. So Shri Krishna himself is saying, Vetti means understand that I am Loka Maheshwaram. I am the supreme controller of all the planets. Loka means different loks. Satyalok, Maharlok, Tapalok, Janalok, like that. Asamudha samarteshu. If you understand these three qualities about me, that I am ajam, I am unborn, I am anadim, I am without any origin, in fact, I am the origin of everything, I am sarva karana karanam, and loka maheshwaram, I am the supreme lord of all lords. Then asamudha samarteshu, then among all these mortals, you will be undeluded. Asamudha means not deluded. You will be you will not be deluded in this world, and sarva papai pramuchate. You will be completely freed from all sinful reactions simply by understanding that I am the supreme personality of Godhead, origin of everything. I don't have any other origin, and I am the supreme boss. Just by understanding this, one becomes undeluded because all delusions come from forgetfulness of Krishna. Now, who here knows that Krishna is यो माम एवं असमूढ़ो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम स सर्वविद भजति माम सर्वभावेन भारत, और दिस वर्स यो माम अजमानादिम च वेत्ति लोक महेश्वरम असमूढ़ो समर्थेषु सर्व पापे प्रमुच्यते. Who understands this here in Bhakti Shastri? Who understands? अरे श्याम प्रिया माता जी understands. Okay, श्याम प्रिया माता जी. Krishna says one who understands become asamudha, becomes undeluded in all situations, simply by understanding this philosophy. So now remember this philosophy, okay? That Krishna is Ajam, unborn. Krishna is Anadim. He's the origin of everyone and everything. And Vetti Loka Maheshwaram. Please know that Krishna is the God of everything. He's always in control, everywhere, at all times. Now, you have to show, prove that you are asamuda. You are undeluded. You are not confused. Look at me. माता जी, शेयर मार्केट गिर गया. मैं हमेशा डोनेशन देता हूँ इस्कॉन को, पर मेरा पैसा डूब गया. लाखों करोड़ों का नुकसान हो गया. ऐसा क्यों किया कृष्णा ने? I have lost so much money in stock market. Why Krishna did this to me? I am a pious devotee. I always give donations. My wealth has reduced to half. Why Krishna did this to me? Respond, Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. सो मैंने सुना है श्री गुरु महाराज की कथा में श्री गुरु महाराज भी बोलते हैं कि जब कृष्ण को पता चलता है, प्रभु जी कैन आई आंसर इन हिंदी?
You're already.
सॉरी प्रभु जी. So when Krishna knows that when Krishna knows that if you have आपके पास लक्ष्मी है and if you're not going to use it in the right way and आपको भक्ति के मार्ग से गिरा देगा, then Krishna will take away that Lakshmi from you.
तो कृष्णा को लगता है कि मेरा पतन होगा with the wealth which I am giving him donation.
Yes,
Should I
because
show you my donation receipts? Should I show you? 90% of my wealth I am donating to Krishna. What do you mean wealth is going to make me fall down?
because you
Why
have
Krishna doing this to me?
because आप में अहम आ गया है कि मैं
You are, I just, hold on, wait a second. I just suffered a devastating financial loss. And you are telling me aham aa gaya. How do you know aham aa gaya? You are judging me? Who gave you the right to judge me? तुम इस्कॉन के लोग ऐसा करते हो? जज करते हो लोगों को? Anybody wants to help? श्याम प्रिया माता जी? अभिनव, come.
Prabhuji, that money was never yours to begin with.
So softly you came and gave a knockout punch. Floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. Good. माता जी, इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग सामने वाले को कि तुमको अहम हो गया है, तुम्हारी गलती है, तुम्हारा पतन होने वाला था इसलिए भगवान ने बचाया, यू जस्ट नाउ वी रेड ना, लोक का महेश्वरम, पूरे अर्थ के ओनर कृष्णा है, और मैं कह रहा हूं कि मेरी वेल्थ, मेरा 401 के, मेरा क्रिप्टो करेंसी, मेरा बैंक बैलेंस. तो करेक्ट द मेंटेलिटी देयर. नेवर पॉइंट आउट फॉल्ट्स इन अदर्स. दैट इज नॉट द वे टू प्रीच. Someone is dying. It's your karma. You must have done some bad karma. That's why you got cancer. ऐसा नहीं, because we don't know. है ना? We don't know. So therefore, always stick to the philosophy. The philosophy is very simple. Everything belongs to Krishna. What is the loss? You were never the owner of that money. You were thinking I am the owner. What did you bring with you? And what will you take with you? So how can you say it is mine? Did you produce that money? Did you produce the elements of this material world? Nothing. You don't own anything. Krishna is saying he owns everything. So why are you crying? It is Krishna's money only changing hands. In Krishna's hands only. Krishna is putting money from one pocket to the other and you are getting disturbed. Hi. Okay? Got it?
yes.
So never fall for this trap of attacking a person. Speak philosophy, don't attack individual. ever when you're preaching. It's a very wrong strategy, and it is wrong also. Philosophical also it is wrong. Ethically, morally also it is wrong. Never attack a person. Always stick to the philosophy. Ishavasyam idam sarvam. Okay? Where did Mataji go? हाँ, हरि बोल. ठीक है? Good. But good try. So this is why Krishna is saying that if one understands this philosophy, that I am Ajam, I am Anadim, and I am Loka Maheshwaram, then you become Asamudha. You will never be deluded. If one holds on to this philosophy of Ishavasamidam Sarvam, one will never be deluded. Is that clear? Now throw any problem of life. Apply this philosophy and we will not be deluded. Clear? Hari bol. He who knows me as unborn, Ajam, he who knows me as beginningless, Anadim, and he who knows me as the supreme lord of the three worlds, Loka Maheshwaram, he only, undeluded among men, is freed from all sins. Sarva pape pramuchyate. Muchyate means free. Pramuchyate means completely. In this verse, couple of paragraphs down, Srila Prabhupada writes, in this verse, the words Veti, Loka, Maheshwaram indicate that one should know that Lord Shri Krishna is the supreme proprietor of all the planetary systems of the universe. He was existing before creation, Anadi, and he is different from his creation. Bhinna Prakriti Ashtada. All the demigods were created within this material world, but as far as Krishna is concerned, he is not created. Therefore, Krishna is different from the demigods, even great demigods like Brahma and Lord Shiva. And because he is the creator of Brahma, he is the creator of Shiva, and Krishna is the creator of all the demigods. He is the supreme person of all planets. Very clearly, Srila Prabhupada is saying this. If Krishna, again, couple of paragraphs down, if Krishna is known as the son of Devaki, Devaki Nandan, then how can he be unborn? We celebrate Janmashtami, then how we can say that Krishna is Ajam, Yomam Ajam Anadimcha, Vettiloka Maheshwaram? How we can say? Srila Prabhupada will explain. That is also explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. When he appeared before Devaki and Vasudev in the jail of Kansa, he was not born as an ordinary child. He appeared in his original form, Chaturbhuj Murti, and then he transformed himself into a two-armed ordinary boy, which means Krishna's birth is divine. Krishna's activities are divine. And simply by knowing Krishna's divine birth and activities, we will attain him. Which verse is that? Yes, Nandini.
जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम एवं यो वेति तथा त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नेति मामेति सोऽर्जुन.
Very nice. Correct. That is the verse. 4 and 5. Shri Krishna is saying, Buddhir Jnanam Asammoha Kshama Satyam Dama Shamaha Sukham Dukkham Bhavo Bhavo Bhayam Cha Bhayameva Cha Ahimsa Samata Tushtis Tapodanam Yasho Yashah Bhavanti Bhava Bhutanam Matta Eva Prithag Vidah. Shri Krishna is saying to Arjun, intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame, and infamy. All these various qualities of living beings are created by me alone. All qualities are created by Krishna alone. Just like the government creates Ivy League universities, award winning schools, and the government also creates jail, high security jail, and solitary confinement jail. Everything is created by the same government. One may question why. If government is good, why you are creating all these jails, correction facilities? Because there is a need. There will be some people who will flout the laws of the land, and they will have to be rectified through punishment. They cannot be walking the streets because they will simply create havoc. Similarly, all the good and bad qualities are created by Krishna. Happiness is created by Krishna. Distress is created by Krishna. Birth is created by Krishna. Death is created by Krishna. Fear is created by Krishna. Fearlessness is created by Krishna. Fame, infamy by Krishna. All the qualities have their origin in Krishna. Everything has its origin in Krishna, but that doesn't mean that Krishna is bad. Government is not bad for creating jails. Government is not bad for creating hospitals. Oh, government, you're so pessimistic, building hospital, big buildings of hospital. Why? Why are you pessimistic? Why are you thinking that people are going to fall sick in your country? Just wait and watch. There's a need. Similarly, Krishna has created all the qualities, good and bad. Now it is up to you and me which qualities we take shelter of, which qualities we imbibe. Advait Chandra Prabhu, when you go shopping, when you go to, what is that shop in your area? Heather Miller? What is it called? Hyson.
Harris Theater, right?
Harris Theater, Harris Theater. You go to Harris Theater. Now tell me, mummy says, go and buy some fruits from Harris Theater. You go. You go to the place where all the fruits are kept. There will be some fruits that are good, some fruits that are okay, and some fruits you can see fungus, or you know that they are spoiled, they are overripe, or whatever, or they are just not ready. Correct? Some bananas may be completely green, they're not ripe yet. Some are ripe. Some strawberries may have fungus underneath. Some blueberries may have fungus underneath. Some are very good. So in Heather Theater, there are good fruits and there are bad fruits. What will you choose? When Mummy says, go, I am making a fruit cake with all the fruits. Advait Chandra, go and get fruits. Will you carefully choose all the rotten fruits and bring them, or you'll carefully choose all the good fruits? What will you choose?
Naturally, very carefully the good fruits.
Then I must tell Sudevi Gopmatari to send you for shopping now. Haribol. We will carefully choose the good fruits. Similarly, my dear friends, when we meet people, they have good qualities. Some qualities may not be so good. So when we interact with people, which qualities do we accept? Good qualities in them. I tell that story about the devotee who Srila Raghunath Bhatt Goswami's Katha, he used to put chili powder. What was the reaction of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami? Huh? To cry in Harikatha, you are willing to put chili powder in your eyes? Come, let me embrace you. He didn't say, hey, Pakhandi, hey, hypocrite, you're pretending to be very advanced. Krishangi, you remember that story? Yeah. So what do we learn from that story? Tell everybody, Krishangi.
Take good quality.
Excellent. We should accept the good qualities in others. Just like we accept the good fruits in Harris Theater. We accept the good qualities in people. Krishna also has made so many qualities. Which qualities do we imbibe? The good qualities, the divine qualities, not the demoniac qualities. As Jiva, Tatastha Jiva, we always have choice. We can take shelter of divine quality or we can take shelter of demoniac qualities. And life is a moment to moment decision. I choose divine qualities. And if we do that, that is called Abhyasena to Kaunteya. This is the Abhyas we have to do. Always making the right choices, choosing Krishna over Maya. If we keep doing this, Antakala Raghuvar Purjai Jaha Janma Hari Bhakta Kai. We'll reach Krishna. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, the different qualities of living entities, be they good or bad, are all created by Krishna, as described herein. Intelligence refers to the power to analyze things in their proper perspective, and knowledge refers to understanding what is spirit and what is matter. This is Divya Dhyan. What is Chid? What is Achid? What is real and what is unreal? Asamoha means freedom from doubt and delusion. And this can be achieved only when we know Krishna. Control of the senses means that the senses should not be used for unnecessary personal enjoyment. Who knows the verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita? The difference between gratifying our senses versus gratifying Krishna's senses. Not Krishna Darvesh, Lord Krishna's senses. Krishna, Hari Bol. Advait Chandra Prabhu, the fruit selector.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hari Bol.
Atmendriya Priti Vancha Tare Boli Kam, Krishnendriya Priti Vancha Tare
Dhare Prema Naam.
Dhare Prem Naam.
Hari Bol. Ideal Vaishnav, Dhare Advait Chandra Naam. Hari Bol. Very good, beta. Very good. So we should try to please Krishna's senses, not our senses. Bhava, birth, should be understood to refer to the material body. As far as the soul is concerned, it has neither birth nor death. Shri Krishna Prabhupada is saying. Which verse is it? Which verse is it? Come on, kiddos. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Lakshmi, Shrithan, Aditi, Amala, Rishit. Go ahead, beta.
Prabhuji, is it na jayate priyate va kadachin nayam?
Excellent. Excellent. Na jayate mriyate va kadashin. Very good, beta. The soul is never born. Ajo nityo shashvatoyam purano. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Very good. Bhava means birth. It refers to the material body. As far as the soul is concerned, neither birth nor death. Ahimsa, non-violence, means that one should not do anything which will put others into misery or confusion. So, ahimsa can be physical non-violence, and ahimsa can be emotional non-violence. And we have to be non-violent physically, and we have to be non-violent in our speech also. Is that clear? We have to be non-violent, ahimsa, in both physically, because physically we may say, some people say, I don't know how true this is, but I've read this somewhere, that Hitler was a vegetarian. Perhaps the most violent person in the recent history. So we may be following the 4 regulative principles. You know who followed 4 regulative principles? Who did Nirjal every Ekadashi? Do you know? Hiranyakashipu. Because for thousands of years he was Nirjal. For thousands of years he carefully followed the 4 regulative principles. He was completely celibate. He didn't do any meat eating. He didn't do any intoxication. He never gambled when he's standing on tippy toes of one leg. He followed the 4 regulative principles better than all of us. Not for 2 years while we are waiting for initiation. Not for 50 years, not for 100 years, for thousands of years. He followed the four regulative principles. Hare Krishna. And then what did he do with the power that he got from it? Misused it. So, ahimsa refers to physical non-violence and also mental and emotional non-violence. We should not emotionally attack people. We should not verbally attack people. Our communication should be non-violent. Who can speak one sentence or two sentences about non-violent communication? Shampriya Mataji, you share what you think is meant by ahimsa through Vani, non-violence through speech, non-violent communication.
So we should speak Vani that is not like किसी को दुख पहुंचाए, किसी को like उसके we don't give them anxiety, we don't give them stress. So we should speak that is very nicely to them. If they have any faults also, we should explain it nicely, not ऐसे तूने ऐसे किया वैसे किया, not like that.
Yeah, because see, Kasai, butcher, gives pain. Chop, 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 gives pain to animals and birds. We can do that chop, 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 chop even with our tongue. है ना? So, non-violence, ahimsa, should be physical as well as verbal non-violence. Our communication should be, as far as possible, non-violent. Very good. That is ahimsa. Samata. Samata, equanimity, refers to freedom from raga dvesh. Attachment and aversion. Attachment and aversion. Freedom from that. Samata. Can anybody give example of samata from the Shastra? Because we have our favorites, we have our likes, and we tend to gravitate towards our likes. But what do we learn from Shastra where the great souls, they are not averse to unfavorable situations also. They are not very particular about attachment and aversions. Yes. Sundarangi Radha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. One example that is coming to mind is Kulshekar Alvar, like how he was letting go of all the wealth. He had no attachment to the wealth. Yet at the same time, when he had wealth, also it didn't bother him. He was still serving everybody.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Parima Mataji?
Prabhuji, the Pandavas, they were like, even in their time of adversity, they were still surrendered to Krishna and they were not averse to it.
Okay, very good. Rishit Prabhu, Mahashay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Probably Raghu Maharaj, he used to let the doors open and anyone could take his treasury and
Okay,
he would still continue serving.
good. So he was not having too much attachment to his wealth. Gaurav?
Narad Muni, when he was a child, when his mother was alive, then he would serve her nicely, but when she disappeared, then he wasn't so like bewildered, but he took it as a sign of Krishna in his life, so not too much attachment or aversion.
Very good. Very nice examples, all of you. What I was thinking of is the example of Maharaj Puru. Now, can I do like y'all? I just say the name and y'all figure it out. Who can figure it out? Who can understand my heart? Puru. Keshava Madhava.
Hare Krishna,
Keshava
Prabhu.
Madhava. Hare
Stand up,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, Maharaj Puru was deeply attached to his wife, Urvashi.
That
And
is Puru Rava.
then I'm sorry. I'll just withdraw myself. But he also
Puru.
was extremely mellow in speech towards her, is what I remember.
Haribol.
But maybe
I will only serve you food cooked in pure ghee. I will guard your sheep like they are my children. Hari Bol. Aishwarya.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. One example, sorry, not one example. He said Puru Maharaj. So he was a youth when, if I recall correctly, his father had asked him,
What was father's name?
King Yayati.
Very good. Very good.
King Yayati, I don't remember what exactly it was, but I believe he was like cursed to lose his youth.
He had become 90-year-old man.
Right. Right. And in exchange, he had to ask one of his sons to give him his youth, like an exchange of the age. So he asked four of his oldest sons to give him his youth, but they were attached to their youth. And then Puru Maharaj, he wasn't attached to his youth, so he gave it to his father, and he was the king, and he lived as a 90-year-old man.
Hare Krishna. Aishwarya, this is such a phenomenal answer. I'm so proud of you. Are you attending His Grace Gaurang Darshan Prabhu's classes by any chance?
No, Prabhuji.
You answered with such clarity and authority that I thought you are Prabhuji's student. So very, very nice. Very nice answer. Yes. Imagine someone asking away your youth when you're just a budding teenager and you just give it away. You know what Puru Maharaj said to his father? I am not first class. First class son is that who gives without being asked. Second class son is one who gives after being asked. Third class son is one who gives after being asked but with hesitation. And one who does not give to the father even after being asked is not a son at all. He is not a putra. He is mutra. He is as good as urine. He is no good. He says, I'm not first class because you had to ask me. Please take it, father. Take it. I will happily live as an old man. Hare Krishna. So this is called Raga Dvesha Vimuktaischa. Completely free from Rag and Dvesh. We have Rag for youth, fair and lovely, hair dye. But Puru Maharaj had no attachment. No attachment. No aversion for old age and no attachment for youth. Give me one more example from the Shastra of no rag, no dvesh. Samata, equanimity. Keshav Madhav Prabhu has exhausted his debit card today. He is in negative balance. Anybody else before Sundarangi Radha Mataji has $1 left in her debit card. So we'll let her swipe it.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I don't know why, but Srimati Radharani is coming to mind. Like
What?
she was kind to even Ashwadhama. So the one who has even slayed this like worst possible abomination, who Krishna could not also forgive. Like she was equanimous to even that soul. So that was the example that was coming to mind, Prabhu.
Very nice. Very nice. Very brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I was thinking of Dadichi Muni. Who can explain? Dadich, 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 Dadich. Krishna.
Ravuji, when the Devatas when they were after getting defeated by Dhritarashtra, they went to they seeked assistance from Lord
They
Vishnu,
sought assistance.
Lord Vishnu, who then told them to get the bones of Datichi and have Vishwakarma make it into a thunderbolt for Indra. So then they went to approach Dadichi. So, and basically what Dadichi did was a sacrifice to help the Devatas win the when he gave up his body to help the devatas.
Wasn't that a great sacrifice?
Yes,
So selfless, so selfless. This is called no rag for one's own life and no dvesh for death. He voluntarily embraced death for the demigods. You want my body? Okay, I'll die. Like that. That is samata. Equal in birth and death. Tushti, satisfaction, means that one should not be eager to gather more and more and more and more material goods by unnecessary activity. What is the word that Srila Rupa Goswami uses for this in Nectar of Instruction? Collecting more and more and more and more than necessary. Haridas, Sanudas, 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 Sanudas. Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Pradhan. So the word Rupa Goswami uses atyahar.
Very good. Atyahar. Collecting too much. More than necessary. Haridas, Anudas, Anudas, Das, 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 Anudas. What happens when we are pursuing atyahar? What do we have to do for atyahar? Why are you looking so angry? Haridas, Anudas. Smile. I think Prabhuji's internet is not. Unmute. Maybe the internet is not good. Who knows? What do we have to do for atyahar? Someone wants to do atyahar. So for that, what he has to do or what she has to do? Arey Baba, what is the next word in the verse? Keshava Madhava.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prayas.
Yes. Atyahar, we have to do prayas to get those things and waste time. Hari bol. So Krishna is saying we should not do that. Prabhupada is saying we should have tushti. Tushti means the opposite of hankering. Opposite of trishna is tushti. Opposite of material greediness, atyahar, is tushti, being satisfied. Santushtayana kenava. As far as charity is concerned, one should give 50% of his earnings to some good cause. Tan, tan, tan. Kids, you have no realization of this. Keshav Madhav Prabhu, all the adults here. Srinivas Mukund Prabhu. 50% Prabhu. Hari Bol. Here is the standard. Srila Prabhupada is saying, as far as charity is concerned, one should give 50% of his earnings for some good cause. Ab bolo. How to reconcile this? Who wants to answer? How to reconcile this? Raise your hand. अनंत विलास प्रभु, ये क्या है? प्रभुपाद जी क्या कह रहे हैं? Shampriya Mataji, what is going on? 50%. How to reconcile? How should we peacefully sleep tonight after reading this? Sita Mataji, काय झालं है? Abhinav to the rescue.
Prabhuji, I think it says that which is conducted in terms of Krishna consciousness. And I think that means spending money on a house for Krishna and a place for satsang and spending money to serve Krishna and maintaining this body so that this body can do bhajan would also count.
Hari Bol. So why just 50%? 100% of our wealth is used for Krishna because we are maintaining a Krishna conscious family, Krishna conscious spouse, Krishna conscious children. There is seva of Krishna going on in the house. Every grocery that is purchased is offered to Krishna after being cooked. It is Krishna's household. Everything, even the money we save, we will be using it for retirement where we will be doing bhajan, plus we give direct donation to temples. So 100% of our wealth should be used in Krishna's service. Not a dollar should be wasted. Hari bol. So this way we can sleep peacefully. Hari bol. Otherwise, how we will sleep after reading this instruction of Srila Prabhupada? Yash, fame, should be according to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who said that a man is famous when he is known as a great devotee. Where and when did Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say this? A a Mahaprasad Sandesh question. Who can answer this? Come on, devotees. Okay, on the banks of Godavari in Rai Ramananda Samvad, this was spoken by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Ramananda Rai in their question answers. Of whatever we find, good or bad, the origin is Sri Krishna. Nothing can manifest itself in this material world which is not coming from Krishna. Therefore, everything comes from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhava mata sarvam pravartate. That is knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge means to know that everything has its origin in Krishna. Although we know that things are differently situated, we should realize that everything flows from Krishna. Maharshaya saptapurve chatvaro manavasthatha madbhava manasa jata yesham loka ima prajaha. The seven great sages, and before them, the four other great sages, and the Manus, who are progenitors of mankind, come from me, born from my mind, and all the living entities populating the various planets descend from me. Madbhava. Everything is come from me. Vishwa Bhavana. Krishna is the creator of everything. Yesham loka ima praja. All the praja, all the population of all the species of all the planets is coming from me, Shri Krishna says. Sarva yonishu kaunte aham bija pradapita. Krishna is the seed-giving father. So Saptarshis keep changing in every Manvantar. There are the 7 Saptarshis like Agastya Muni, Durvasa Muni, and Vasishtha Muni. They are all Atri Muni. They are the Saptarshis. And from Brahma, all the Saptarshis come, and before them, 4 other great sages, the Chatushsana, the 4 Kumar brothers, Sanak Kumar, Sananda Kumar, Sanatan Kumar, and Sanat Kumar, and 14 Manus in every day of Brahma. They are all coming from Krishna. Etam vibhutim yogam cha mama yo vetti tatvatah so vikalpena yogena yunjate natra samshayah. One who is factually convinced of this opulence and mystic power of mine engages in unalloyed devotional service. Of this, there is no doubt. Vikalpa means what? We have discussed many times. Mind has 2 functions, Sankalpa and Vikalpa. Sankalpa means to choose one option. What is the meaning of Vikalpa? Yes, Gaurav, what is Vikalpa?
So like browse.
Yes, to have multiple options. Avikalpena means without being distracted by different options. Avikalpena. Avikalpena yogena. Yunjate. Natra samshaya. Without doubt, without any deviation, diversion, the devotee directly focuses on Krishna, connects with Krishna. Unalloyed devotional service. Who does that? One who understands Krishna's opulence, one who understands Krishna's greatness. Such a devotee engages in pure devotional service of Sri Krishna. Therefore, to understand Krishna is very important, and we can understand Krishna by studying Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. It is important. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, these are some of the opulences of the Supreme Lord. What opulences? That everything comes from Him. He is the proprietor of all the planets, and all living entities come from him. When one is firmly convinced of these opulences of Krishna, then a person accepts Sri Krishna with great faith and without any doubt, and he engages in devotional service. This is the effect of knowledge of Krishna. And then Sri Krishna is going to speak four verses in this chapter 10, verse 8, 9, 10, and 11. And these four verses of Srimad Bhagavad Gita are the most important verses of the entire Bhagavad Gita. They are called Chatushloki Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita in four verses, 10th chapter, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And Krishna willing, we will see those next week on Monday. Hari Bol. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. जगत गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की जय. निताय गौर हरि बोल. Thank you very much, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. So beautiful opulences of Krishna will be discussed, and those four verses are extremely beautiful. Entire philosophy is there in just those four verses. Hare Krishna. Any questions or corrections or comments? Yes, Krishna.
Ravi, in the Maharshayam Saptapurve Chatvaro Manavastata, it says mentions the seven great sages and before them the four other great sages. So who are those four other great
The
sages?
four Kumaras.
Okay, because we heard of seven great sages, but I've never heard of these four other. That's
Chatushana, the four Kumar brothers.
thank
Okay?
you.
Hare Krishna. Sanak Kumar, Sanat Kumar, Sananda Kumar, and Sanatan Kumar, the four Kumar brothers. Yes, Keshav Madhav Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Pranam, Prabhuji. Prabhu, when Lord mentions repeatedly that everything emanates from me, is he referring to Brahmajyoti, or is he referring to Mahavishnu, or is he referring to Kshirodakshay Vishnu, who appears in everybody's heart?
Everything, all of those. All of those. Because from Shri Krishna, Brahmajyoti comes. Brahmano hi pratisthaham. From Krishna, Kshirodakshay Vishnu comes. Sarvasya cha aham ridhi sanni Vishnu, who is present in everyone's heart. Aham adir hi devanam. All the devatas are coming from Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhava mata sarvam pravartate. That verse will come now, verse number 8 in this 10th chapter, where Krishna says everything is coming from me. So it includes all of those things. The Jiva Tattva, the Vishnu Tattva, the Bahiranga Shakti, the Antaranga Shakti, Tatastha Shakti, everything. Parasya Shakti Vividhai Pashruyate.
So different entities come at different times from different forms of Lord. Is that the understanding that I should take correctly?
Meaning?
So Devatas, they come from Lord's which form?
Oh, all the living entities, all the species of life, the souls are lying in a dormant state within the body of Lord Mahavishnu.
Correct.
Karanadakshay Vishnu. When creation has to happen through the exhalation of Mahavishnu, all the material energy, it manifests from the dormant stage, from avyakta to vyakta, to manifest state. In that manifested Mahatattva, material substance consisting of earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, ego, sattva gun, rajogun, tamogun, kal, Mahavishnu impregnates all the jivas that are supposed to be given material bodies. And many, 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 many universes come. In each universe, on Karanadakshay Vishnu, in his expanded form of Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Lord Brahma takes birth. And all the material substance is lying in a dormant form. Sarga is already done. Primary creation is done. And then Brahmaji takes these material elements and produces the DNA, produces the 8.4 million species of life, manifests the 14 planetary systems where these 8.4 million species are placed. He creates the Prajapatis who further increase the population. So the secondary creation of the 14 planetary systems and the 8.4 million species of life is done by Lord Brahma, not directly by Lord Vishnu. By Lord Vishnu, through the creative potency of Rajogun, managed by Lord Brahma. Like that. Where is Prabhuji gone?
Yes, yes.
Huh. Is that helpful, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Last question, Ananta Vilas Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandat Pranam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandat Pranam. Prabhu, I have a question. So we were studying the opulence of Krishna. Many times we understand, like, okay, I mean, Krishna, what he does is most, like, he has a perfect plan. He is our ever well-wisher. But sometimes, like, okay, and uh, there are some times when his plans may be inconceivable to us. Like, for instance, like, okay, Prince Johnson, like, okay, he shot Ladini Mataji. So, and there may be sometimes some open questions like, okay, why did this happen? We may know that, okay, this is best plan, but we may not know how this is best plan. So how do we reconcile that, Prabhu?
We
Means how
cannot reconcile, Prabhu, because our intelligence is, we cannot understand it, but we can reconcile it by understanding that we cannot understand. It is inconceivable. Krishna is inconceivable. That's a fact. Yam Shama Sundaram Achintya Gunaswarupam. Namam Vidu Suraganam. Even the suras, demigods cannot know. How we teeny tiny Kali Yuga human beings can understand Krishna. Mam tu Vedana Kaschana. Krishna says, no one knows me. How we can understand Krishna's plans? We cannot understand. When a father is driving the car, sometimes there is traffic jam, sometimes the father may reroute, father may drive fast, father may drive slow, father may take an exit for a fuel pit stop. And the child may not understand why father is doing this. I was enjoying on the highway, why he has to take an exit. The child may not understand why my father is avoiding this road and taking the internal roads, because there is a traffic jam on the interstate. But a child may not understand all that. Why father is saying today for the temple we have to leave 1.5 before. But father, temple is usually only 50 minutes. No, but it's a weekday, it's a evening peak traffic. The child may not understand. This is a simple driving example. What to speak of Shri Krishna, who is managing the universal affairs where there are trillions and trillions of jivas, each with unique karmic bank accounts, and all of that interplaying. I may have interacted with you in a certain way, Ananta Vilas Prabhu. I may have interacted in a certain way with Abhinav, certain way with Shampriya Mataji, certain way with Srinivas Mukund Prabhu, certain way with Sundarangi Radha Mataji. And I have individual karmic dues toward all of you. And Krishna has to manage all that. It's an incredible act of drama that Krishna is orchestrating. He is the most inconceivable director. What Krishna is doing, only Krishna knows. Veda, he says, Veda aham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyami cha bhutani mantu vedana kaschana. I know past, present, and future of everyone. So Krishna is doing very expertly. He is the super intelligence, super consciousness. We cannot understand what he is doing. But we should have faith in Krishna. And we can experience Krishna's reciprocation in our teeny tiny life. And when we feel those reciprocations, our faith should become strong, unshakable. And we should keep pushing. We should keep pushing. But inconceivable things happen. Devotees get cancer, and devotees meet with accidents, and devotees get deported, and devotees do go through so many things. And we are not Paramatma. We don't know what is their background, what is their future, and what is Krishna's plan. But from Shastra, from Guru, from Sadhu, we know that Krishna's plan is always perfect. There is not one story in Srimad Bhagavatam where Krishna's plan has failed. Everything has a divine purpose. Arjun is trying to rescue the widowed wives of Sri Krishna after Sri Krishna has disappeared from this world, and the tribals come and they not only defeat Arjun, Gandiv, Dhari, Arjun, but they abduct the wives away. How devastatingly painful that is. Can you imagine what Arjun is going through? Why would Krishna put Arjun? It was Krishna only who came as those tribals. And Krishna took. Arjun did not know that. But Krishna wanted to teach the world that, see, when I empower, you become Arjun. You become Dhananjay. You become Parantapa. You become Mahabaho. And when I remove my empowerment, even the simple tribal hunters can defeat you, even though you are holding your Gandiv.
Haribo.
Why? Because once on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjun had said, not actually in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. You can read Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, when the Dwarka Brahman sons were repeatedly dying immediately after birth, 10 of them, Arjun said, I will give protection. The Brahman said, Arjun, Krishna could not protect. Dauji could. Arjun said, I am not Krishna and I am not Balram. I am Gandiv Dhari Arjun and I will protect. For that one proud statement, he had to be defeated. Jamadagni Maharaj tells his wife, Renuka, go and fetch some water for my puja from the river. She goes there and there is an air show going on. Gandharvas are flying in their viman. She has not seen. She watches the air show, gets little delayed, brings the water little late. Jamadagni Maharaj is waiting and waiting and waiting. And she brings the water. He closes his eyes, turns on his CCTV camera. Hey, Chitrarath! You are watching Chitrarath, Gandharva?
Oh.
Nonsense! Kids! Behead her! Kill her! Father, what are you saying? Even though you are ordering, we cannot do such a thing. She is our worshipable mother. For such a trivial reason, you want us to behead her, kill her? No, 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 we cannot do, we cannot do, we cannot do it, we cannot do, we can do it, we cannot do, we cannot. Parshuram comes. What happened? Kill your mother immediately. And kill those rascal brothers also. They are disobedient. Okay. Zoop, 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 zoop. Mother is beheaded. All the brothers are beheaded, lying down dead. Ah, very good, my dear son. Ask for any benediction. Please make my mother alive, hale, and hearty. My brothers also alive, hale, and hearty. None of them should have any memory that I killed them. Tadastu. Tadastu. Again, business as usual. Everything was normal. Wife, here is the water. Oh, thank you, thank you. I was waiting. Chalo. Om Swaha, Swaha. But for this act, what happened later on? The sons of Sahasrabahu Arjun came and they beheaded Jamadagni Maharaj. Hare Krishna. The wheels of karma grind slowly but surely. What goes around comes around. Avashyameva bhuktavyam kritam karma shubhashubham. Karmani nirdhati kintu cha bhakti bhajam. On the other hand, that Vashishta Muni cursed Prasiddha, and the curse did not work because he took to bhakti. See how Krishna is showing us so many lessons, so many things. Inconceivable. So Krishna is a very, very expert, most expert person. Daksha. Krishna is called Daksha. Most expert person. मनसि जफनि जुष्टे लब्धपातोऽस्मि दुष्टे तिमिरगहन रूपे हन्त संसार कूपे अजित निखिल रक्षां हेतु उद्धार दक्षां पुनय मम हस्ते भक्तिरज्जुं नमस्ते. Rupa Goswami. Krishna is Daksha. To save his devotees is very Daksha, very expert and very alert. So Krishna is doing his inconceivable Leela, directing this material show, and we should simply play our part. Having complete faith in Krishna, some characters will die, some characters will fall sick, some characters will take birth, some characters will grow old. There may be gain, there may be loss, there may be victory, defeat, honor, dishonor, fame, infamy. All these qualities are created by Krishna. They are happening based on our karma. But for the devotees who are chanting, who are initiated, Krishna destroys all the karma. Karmani nirdhati kintu cha bhakti bhajam. Govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. And whatever is required for our purification, Krishna does that. Krishna does that. And this faith we should have. It's only a question of Ādau Shraddha. First Shraddha. First faith is required. Otherwise, we cannot understand. If we start analyzing, we start doing research. Why this happened? Let me figure out. You can spend all our precious lives doing it and still have no conclusion. It is not possible for us to understand because we are not Trikaladarshi. Only Krishna is Trikaladarshi. So we should have faith that Krishna is doing what is best. Krishna is my best friend, Suridam Sarva Bhutanam, and we should not worry. Ma Sucha. All Krishna's words. Sarvadharman Parityaja, Mamekam Sharanam Raja, Aham Tam Sarva Moksha, Ma Sucha. We should follow. Krishna says, don't worry. So we'll not worry. Hari Bol. Krishna is there. Krishna is there. So we just go through the motions of life. We go through the joy and pain and sufferings of life with integrity in a Vaishnava way. We don't compromise on our integrity. We don't sell our soul. We maintain our integrity, our faith, and we go through life. Whatever Krishna throws at us, straight ball, bouncer ball, curve ball, no ball, wide ball, bounce, full toss ball, we go through it and we play the best we can. Hari Bol. That is meaning of Bhakti Shastri. And one who is always cricket conscious is called Ravi Shastri. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So that is our life, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. ठीक है?
Very much, Prabhu.
Thank
Very
you.
grateful, Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada, I have no idea what I spoke.
This
But
was
Hare Krishna. Thank
definitely
you.
very helpful.
श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद
Thank
की
you.
जय, जय गौर प्रेमानंद.
Thank you so much.